Hi coders, welcome back to 30 Days of Python series. I am Suresh Kumar Tulsiram. I am taking you to the day 23 exception handling in Python. So far we learned first program in Python, variable data types, variable naming rules, operators in Python, bitwise operators, bitwise shifting, complements, strings, lists, tuples, dictionaries, sets in Python, if and else in Python, loops we explained in Python, functions in Python, loop control statements, loop challenges, pattern, prime numbers and sum, variable scopes, local, global and non-local, list tuples and dictionaries, recursion, Fibonacci and factorial, file handling, read, write and append, CSV. Day 23 topic list. What are exceptions? Try and except, multiple except blocks, else block, finally block, raise keyword, slide points and recap. These are the topics we are going to cover today. What are exceptions? Error, problem in the program that stops execution immediately. Okay. Exception, runtime error that can be caught and handled. By writing a program, you can raise an exception. So here you see print 10 divided by 0. The output will be zero division error. You can handle it nicely in the program. So that is called exceptions. You can now watch try and except. Try blocks contain risky code. Except block runs if an exception error. If you consider this example, num is a variable equal to integer of ABC. ABC cannot become integer even if you convert through int command, right? So for that purpose, we are raising the except value error. Except value error and print invalid conversion. The program will give you output exactly invalid conversion. Instead of giving an error, it will give an output as invalid conversion. That is the concept. Third thing is that multiple except blocks. We are writing a validation to a data input screen in which you are getting an input as number. For that purpose, suppose the user is giving input as 0, we have to raise an exception called zero division error. That is division by 0 not allowed. Suppose user is not giving number and giving alphabet, then this is not a number should raise. So here this to raise this validation error, you can write this command. So in that case, the try except is using multiple except blocks can be defined in the program. Fourth one is else block. Else block runs only if no exception occurs. If you see this example using try except syntax, num equal to integer of 50. Clearly it is written a number inside within quotes. So it will be converted. Now it's a text converted into integer. So the else block will be the output. Output will be the conversion successful. 50 will be the output. Here is a simple example of exception handling in Python. We try to open a file called demo.txt. If the file is not found, Python raises a file not found error and our except block prints a clear message. The finally block always runs whether there is an error or not, making it perfect for cleanup actions like closing programs or files. This way your code is safe, neat and predictable. The sixth one is raise keyword. This raise keyword is used to manually raise an exception. You can see the syntax age equal to -5. If age is less than 0, raise value error, then the message age cannot be negative. So in this case here, this value error will come automatically. Now we will move on to the slide points. Today actually we have learned error versus exceptions, try except handle exceptions, multiple except blocks, else runs if no exception, finally always executes, raise for custom exceptions. These are the things we have seen today. Now finally we can see the recap. Exceptions happens at runtime we are seeing. Try except handles them. Else runs if no error. Finally always runs. Raise equal to manual exceptions. We have seen all these things today. Keep practicing. I am going to add a live demo. Please go through that. Hi coders. Let us move on to the day 23. Exception handling using try except else finally. These are the exceptions. We can handle it nicely in the program. Now we will start with the risky code try. Okay. Try is the risky code. It is called risky code. X equal to integer 50. That is within quotes we are giving inside integer, converting to integer, giving as string, but converting to integer. This is nothing but try changing to 50x. Okay. Print converted. Now except value error. See, till then when try is there, you have to write except. Otherwise, see here it's showing. Okay, when type except, that reference will go. Value error. These are the reserved words. Print conversion failed. Okay, you'll see that converted 50, nicely converted. Given integer, given a string that is converted to integer. Okay, converted integer. If it is not converted, then this message will come. Okay, what? So first success, then change 50 to 50x to trigger value error. Okay, see, we'll see demo 2, how to use multiple except. Now catch the most specific exceptions. First, generate fallback lost. Okay, let us see now. Let's see what is called that data equal to 42 hello none. I'm just passing on value. Okay, data equal to this list command. This is a list. Now try integer item. If I type try print integer item, we have to declare here for item in data. We are running a loop here for item in data, in which we are applying these exceptions. Try with print integer item. Okay, we are making it as integer. Let us see now. Except type error, print got none or non-string value. Not a numeric. Okay, now except third exception as ye print unexpected error. Okay, now we will see. We will learn and see. See, for item in data, we are writing these exceptions. For each value, it gives 42. It is converted into string into no problem. First one is verified. Hello, it cannot convert it into number. So, not a numeric string, that raised error it shows. So, meaningfully, it is showing not a numeric string. None also got none or non-string value. See, that is also we see here. We are given an exception here, showing for third item. Fourth one converted into string. So in that way, meaningfully, instead of topping, if you don't give, it gives error and the iteration could not be completed. So in between the error comes, we have to actually raise an exception and go to the next item. If you don't give the exception, then it will go further. It will stop in between and it will give error, massive error. Then the programmer is struggled with how to solve it. So we are expecting this could be the error. See, if it is number is string number in string can be converted into number, but ABCD alphabets as a string cannot convert into number. Okay, otherwise none, it doesn't have any value. That's also not converted. These two we have to write an exception. We have to write the exception. Then only when the data comes like this value, it will gives you nicely these error messages. These are all manually created. We have created using try and except. In that way, the exception is useful. Now we'll see else. How to use else. Else it runs only when no exception. Runs only when no exception. You know now. Now we'll see one example def safe dive a comma b try result equal to a by b. Except we are giving exception 0 division error. We are going to pass the value for a and b. If a and b divisible, it's okay. Otherwise, 0 division error will rise. That's what the logic says. 0 division error. Okay. Print cannot divide by 0. Okay. Now else print okay. Now we are going to pass the variable for a and b. 10 comma 2. Now I'll give 0. Here the first case 10 comma 2 definitely else will run. Okay. In the second case, it's going to give error message. It is except runs. Okay, let us see. Zero. Okay, capital letter I had to give. This error comes. Okay, now you see clearly. In the first case, 10 divided by 2, exactly the value gives a by b, result a by b. It gives division okay. This message will come, else will run because divisible. Second thing, 10 comma 0. When 0 comes, cannot divide by a number. 0 cannot be divided. So except runs. Cannot divide by 0. Exactly this exception is running. Okay. Now we will see one more. Always run. How always run? How? Demo 4. Finally, always run screen up. We'll see what is that. What is his meaning? Finally, clean up. F equal to none. Nothing is there in the variable f. Now try f equal to open demo 23.txt. Simple. We will open one file within quotes. Then I am going to write in a file. Not going to write f dot write. Hello from my day 23. Something we have written here. Then print, write. I have to give except. OS error as E. Print file error. Now you see here finally if f dot close file closed. Okay. Now I run this. Write successful, file closed. This is actually written in here this file demo 23 text and file closed. Okay. So this way we can use this finally. Finally, this f dot close will close the file after the action is over. Now we will let us see how to write own exceptions. Own exception. Okay. Define set underscore age. Okay. This one function I am going to write. First function is how write, giving one condition. Then only, otherwise the participation is heavy. If age is less than 0, raise value error, age cannot be negative. Okay. In age set to age. Okay. Now, set, I'm just calling that function. My age 23. So it is coming to this. So this is the end of the presentation for day 23. We'll see you on day 24 tomorrow. Now this is the end of day 23, and tomorrow I am going to take up built-in and custom models in Python. And please subscribe my channel and like my channel and share it to your friends. Thank you very much. See you day 24 tomorrow.